Thank you. Please stay standing. He's going to lead us in prayer.
Most kind, gracious God and Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for another glorious day, Lord, that just allowed us to get up, dear Lord. And thank you for being born in the United States of America, dear Lord. But most of all, I want to thank you for your mercy and your grace and your watch care over us, dear Lord. And I want to thank you for your Son, Jesus, that come to this old earth to die for us, dear Lord, where we won't have to go to a devil's hell, dear Lord. And I want to thank you for that, dear Lord. And I thank you again for this day, dear Lord. And just thank you for all the blessings of it, dear Lord. And I name we pray. Amen.
All right, everybody gather around. We're getting ready to start the horse pull here this afternoon. We're going to have a Calcutta auction. Those of you that don't know what that is, you buy the teams after they hook. We'll have the auction. You pick out a team you like. You buy them. All that money goes into one pot. If we pick the winner, you get 40% of that pot for first, 30% for second, and they're going to take the two winners out, and there'll be a 10% blind draw. So the team you buy can come in last, and you can still win 10% of the total pot. There will be two pots. We have a light class and a heavy class. They'll be pulling at the same time today. The announcer, he'll tell you when the lightweight ends and the heavyweight starts. So you just listen to him, and he'll let you know. There'll be two different pots, remember that. But we're going to pull together here, and that way the guys only have to load the blocks one time. Sit back, enjoy yourself. We're glad to be back in Mississippi pulling horses. I'm ready for team number one, Scott McLean. He's come all the way from Tennessee. Terry Kutcher from Oklahoma. You follow this guy. Ivan, you ready to blow the whistle? Tell him to come on. £5,000, they tell me, including the sled. They're starting out on £5,000. This will be an overweight pull. For every 50 pounds that they're heavier than another team, they'll have one 50-pound block. So you're pulling at 27 and a half feet. 27 and a half feet is a completed pull. All righty, all the way looking good right here on the McLean team right here. How many dollars on him? Tell me right there. What we're going to do? 50. $50 now, here now. 50, give it about 50. $20 now. What do you get? 20. What do you get? 10 here now. 15 here now. 20. What do you get? 20. What do you get? $20 where? I'm 15 here now. 20. What do you get? 20 here now. 25. What do you get? 25. I'm a $20 now. 25. What do you get? 25. Give it about 25. I'm riding with Billy Wayne at 20. Now 25. That's $20 here now. 25. That's 28 here now. 25. What do you get? 25. 25. What do you get? 20 to 25, 20 to 25, where you at? $20 now, 5, what do you get? 5 here now, 30. That's $30 now, you're out, 30 here now, 35, 38, 5 here now, 40, what do you get? $40 now, here now, 40, but I'm 40. That's $40 now, what do you get? 40, Billy. That's 35 here now, 40, what do you get? $40 now, 45. That's 48, 5, what do you get? 45. He said no, and I have sold them right here at $40. All right, team number two, King and Jerry, they weigh 3,500. Terry Kutcher, Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Jason Abel, you be ready with Pete and Dick. Yeah, anybody in here can be it. Join up with somebody beside you. When you buy a team, bring your money over, and Eddie Stroop's going to be taking the money right over here. All right, right here on the Kutcher team, right here, how many dollars on him right there? What are we going to pay here? 100. Yeah, $100 now. Here now, one. Give it a moment, one. What do you get? $100. 50. Yeah, $50 now. What do you get? 50. Get there now. 25. Yeah, 28. 5. What do you get? 25 and 25. Now 30. That's $30 now. What do you get? 30. Cut. You want in 30. That's $30 now. Take it now. 25 here now. 30. What do you get? 30. What do you get? $30 all the way from Oklahoma. He's meaning business. That's 25 and now 30. That's 25 here now. 30. What do you get? 30. What about 30? Now 30, now 35. That's $30 here now, 5. I'm at 30 down here now, 35. What do you get? 35. What about 35? What do you get? 35. Get about 35. $30 and 35. Sold them down here, $30. Jason Abel, Russell Springs, Kentucky. Jason's got two teams. They're going to be back to back right here. This is his first team. Pete and Dick, they weigh 36.50. Jack and Tom will follow after this team. Good pair of horses right here. He's on and he's gone, and tell me right here, he got the rope, got the rope, got the rope. He's gonna go on again. We're gonna start selling him anyway. And tell me right here, hanging out on him right there, $100 now, one, you got $150, yeah, $50 now, we get 50, we get 50, 15, now 20, that's $20 now, we get 20, now 5, we get 20 here, now 5, I'm 20 here, now 25, we get 25, Jason, you want in, 25, that's $20 now, 25, 5, now 30, that's 30, now 35, that's 38, 5, we get 35, we get 35, you get 35, we get now 35, Jason, you turn 5 here, now 40, that's 40 here, now 5, we get 45, that's 48, 5, we get 45, we get 45, Jason, you want 45, I'm at 5 here, 50, $50 now, you get now 50, $50 now, give you 45, 50, 45, 50, sold them to the driver, 45, 45, you bought them. All right, he's got his other team coming on right behind. Yep, he said $45. Jack and Tom, Jason Abel, this is his other team. He did. Jones, Powell, and Rand, you follow this team right here. He tells me this is his best team. Jack and Tom, a good pair right here. All right, $100 on it right there. 200. Yep, 2. He's going out the door. At 2. 2. What do you get $200 now? Here now. 2. What do you get 200? Yep, $100 now. 1. Good about 1. 15. Now 20. 20. Now 5. At 5 here. Now 30. Yep, $30 now. What do you get? $30 now. Looking around here now. 30. I'm 25 here. Now 30. At 30 here. Now 35. At 38 here. Now 35. What do you get? 35. Good about 35. Good about 35. Let's go now. 30. Now 35. 5 here. Now 40. Now 50. At $50 now. What do you get? $50 here. Now 60. Now 70. At $70 in here. Now 80 now. 90. What do you get? 90. Jason, $90. At 90 here. Now 1 here. Now 10. 110. 10. What do you get? 110. Your turn, driver. 110. 110. Now 20. 120. Now 30. 130. Now 40. 140. 50. $150 now. 50. Give it to mama. 50. One more time, Jason. 150. 150. Now 60. Now 70. $170 now. What do you get? Now 70. What do you get? 70. What do you get? $70 pair. I'm 160 here. Your turn, Jason. $170. $160 here now. $70 now. What do you get? 65. Real quick. You want to do it? That's 60 here. Now 5. $160 now. 5. You'll wish you had driving up that road back home, hauling that big trophy with you up front. 160. Now 5. 165. Look at me. 165. 165. 5. What do you get? 165. Sold right here. 160. 160. Jones, Powell, and Rand, Bob and Mike weigh 3,700 all the way from Versailles, Kentucky. I believe this pair of horses won the winter pull at the Bluegrass Horse Pulling Association. A dandy pair right here. Want a good pair? Get on right here. How many? 50. You're trying to rent them, Larry. Come on. 100. I got 100 here. That's right. Got 100 before they even hook on. And you tell me right here, the deal's on 100, now 25, and 140 here, now 50, $150 now, here now, 100 half now, 75 now, 2, what do you get? $200 now, what do you get? 2 here now, 25, at 240 here now, half, 250 will, at $250 now, what do you get? 2 half, 35, at 225 now, 35, at 38, 5, what do you get? $235 now, 240 here now, $30 now, what do you get? 230, at $230 now, what do you get? 30. Don't want to leave nobody out now. I'm 225 here, now 30, at 225 here, now 30, yeah, 240 here now, 30, what do you get? 30, the good pair now, I'm telling you, 230, at 225 here now, 30, now 30, now 30, now $30 now, give it 225 here now, 30, ask Pam, she'll go on, at 225, now 30, at 225 here now, 30, to get down, 30, give it to mama, 30, what do you get? 225 now, 30, 225, 30, sold them right here, 225, 225. T.A. Hopper & Son, right up the road here at Templersville, Mississippi. Bob and Navy weigh 3,700. Gordon Hatfield follow this team. That's right. Right up the road in Tippah County. All righty, had a good pair right here. $100 on him right there. Here we go. 100. Yep, $100 down. About 120. Now 25. Now 20 here. Now 25. What do you get? 25. 5 here. Now 30. What do you get? 30. Now 35. 5. What do you get? 35. Now 40. Now $40 now. What do you get? 40. $40 now. You get about 40. T80. 40. Now $40 now. What do you get? 35. Now 40. What do you get? 40. What do you get? 40. What do you get? $40 pair. I'm at 35 right here. Now 40. What do you get? 40. Look around, guys, for 40. At 35 here now. 40. What do you get? 40. You get about $40 now. Here now. 35 here now. 40. I'm at 35 here now. Timmy, come on in. 35. At 30 here now. 35 here now. 40. What do you get? 40. What do you get? 40. What do you get? 35 now. 40. 35 now. 40. Sold them right here. $35. 35. Jordan Hatfield, Lake Panasoffkee, Florida, Cromwell, Kentucky. Tony and Jim, they weigh 3,700. Owens and Johnson, you follow this pair right here. Knocking on $600 in this lightweight pot. Going to be a good pot right here. Bid on this team at your own risk. All righty, hold the way right here. $100 on them right there. 100. Yep, on $100 here now. 25. Give it 125. 125 here now. $50 now. Give it 100 high. 100 high. $150 now. 75 now. 2. What do you get? 2 1/4 now. High here now. 75. At 300 here now. 25. I'm 3 here now. 25. What do you get? 25. But I'm 3 1/4. That's you're in. 300 here now. 10. 3 10 10. What do you get? $310 now. What do you get? 10 310 now. 20 now. 30. At $330 now. Here now. 20 here now. 30. What do you get? $330 where? 330 here now. 40. At 340 here now. 50. What do you get? $50 now. 3 1/2. At 3 1/2. 40 here. Half here now. 60. 60 here now. 70. $370 now. What do you get? 60 here now. 70. At 360 here now. $70 now. Here now. 70. Give it about 360 here now. $70 now. $70 where? I'm $360. I'm riding my trend. 360 now. 70. At 370. You say 70. 370 here now. $360 here. At 360 here now. $360 now. How about I'm giving $360 now? Sold them right here. 360. 360. Owens and Johnson. Right here, the hometown team. Pontotoc, Mississippi. Ben and Rowdy. 37.50. Got a $100 bill. Hey, right here. All right, hey, right here. Here we go. Hometown team, 100. Now 2. Yeah, 2. What do you get? $200 now. Here now. 2, 1 1/4. And 1 1/4 down. 1/4 here. Now. Half. $150 now. Give it 50. Give it about 50. What do you get? $150 where? I'm 1/4 here now. Half. 100 half here now. 75. What do you get? 75. 175. 2. Yep, 2. What do you get? 2 here now. 25. 25 here now. 50. At 2 1/2 here now. 75. 75 now. 3. What do you get? $300. Your turn. At 300 here now. 25. At 325 now. 3 1/4 here now. High. $350 now. Give 50, $350 here now, 75, 400. Yep, forward, we get $400 down here now, forward, 75 here now, forward, 400 here now, 10, 14, now 15, at 415, what do you get 115 here now, 20, at 420, now 25, at 425 here now, $30 now, here now, $430 now, what do you get 30, at 25 here now, 30, gonna go, at 430, $30 now, what do you get 20 quarter now, 30, 425 here now, 30, what do you get 30, what do you get 30 now, hep. Sold them down here, 425, 425. And your 10th and final team in the lightweight, Burton Brothers, Columbia, Kentucky, Curtin Shorty, 38.50. And after this team, we'll start the heavyweight and a brand new cow cover. Alrighty, right here, tell me, here we go, 100, it's $100 now, one, get about 25, now 30, at $30 now, what do you get, $30 now, hitting it down, 25 here now, 30 now, 30 now, 30 here now, 40 here now, 50, yeah, $50 now, what do you get, $50 now, give it 50 here now, 60 here now, 70 here now, 80 here now, 90 here now, $100 now, hitting it now, yeah, $100 now, one, give it about 90 here now, and $90 here now, give it about $90 now, we give 90 here now, 195, now 1, now 105, we give 105, his turn, 105, we give 100 over here, 105, we give 5, $100 to 5, $100 to 5 here, 10, now 15, 110 here now, $15 now, we give 10 here now, $15 now, where you at, $15, somebody's whistling, at 15, $115, what do you get, 15, now 20, 120, with $120 now, here you get now, 20, what do you get, 20 here now, 5, yeah, 120 here now, 25, what do you get, 25, 5, we get 125, 25, now 30, now 25 here now, 30 here now, 35, what do you get, 35, what do you get, 35, 130, now 30, last pair now, 130 here now, 35, oh yeah, no done, 130 here now, 35, what do you get, 30, I'm right with Ben at 130, going to be 135, 130 here now, 5, what do you get, 5, now, hep, sold them $130, 130, down your way, Ben. All right, moving right along to the heavyweight, to the heavy side. Another local team, Junior Seal, Pontotoc, Mississippi, Rockin' Willie, they weigh 3,900. Burton Brothers, you be ready again. Second horse bull this guy's ever drove at. He's doing pretty good. Just know he's green. And tell me right here, how many dollars on him right there? Here we go, 100. Yep, $100 down, $100 down, hitting it down, 150. Yep, $50 down, what do you get, 50 here now, 75, what do you get, 75, what do you get, 75, $50 here now, 75. Yep, $50 here now, 75, what do you get, 75. Junior, 75, that's $75 now, hitting it down, 75, $50 here now, 60. Yeah, $60 now, hitting it now, 60, $60 now, 60 here now, $70 now, what do you get, 70, what do you get, $70 here. I'm 60 here now, $70 now, we get 70 here now, 80 here now, 90, we get 90 now, we get 90 now, 1. Yeah, $100 now, Junior, $100 now, we get 1, we get about 100, now 10, 10, we get 10, we get $10 here now, you get $100 here now, Junior's betting on them himself, you know they're good boys, let's go, 110, now 20, 110 now, $20 now, we get 120, now 30, yeah, $130 now, we get $130 now, you get down 20 here, now 30, 120 here now, 30, we get 30, we get 30, we get 30, I'm right with me, 120, now 30, 130. What about the driver? Check him out. $130 at 125 here now. 30, what do you get? 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 30 now. $30 now. Hitting it now. Junior now. Hep. Sold him 125. 125. Burton Brothers. Jack and Abe, Columbia, Kentucky. Ryan Smith from Missouri. You follow this team right here. All righty, right here, tell me 100. If $100 down, give it a $1, give it a $100 here now, 50. If $50 now, what do you $50 $20 now, 5. That 5 here now, $30 down, here down, 30, give it a $30 now, what do you $30 fair? I'm a 25 here now, 30 now, $30 now, what do you 25 here now, $30 now, 35. At 35, what do you $35 now, get a $30 now, 30. I got to be it right here, boys, 30, now 5. Yep, $30 here now, 5, we get 5, give it a 5, give it a 5, bring them on, Ryan, let's go. At $30 here now, 5, we get 5, give it a 5, $30 now, 5, $30 now, 5, 30, did you say 35 and now 40? At $40, we get 40, 35 here now, $40 now, we get 35 here now, 40, we get $40 here, 35, 40, now 45, at 45, your turn, Billy, 45, at $40 here now, 5, we get 5, 40 now, 5, sold them right here, $40, 40 bucks. Ryan Smith, all the way from Clark, Missouri. Bill and Don, they weigh 4,200. Boots Ramp, you be ready. Good pair of horses right here. All the way from the Show Me State, right here. They'll show you something today. Tell me, 200. Yeah, 2, you want to get $200 now, you get 2, you want to get $200 now, you get 2, 1. Yeah, $100 to 1, you get about $100 now, you get 20, now 5. Yeah, 5 here, 5, we get 25, 5, we get 25, we get 25, we get $20 to 5 here now, 30 to 35. 5 here now, 40 to 45, 5 now, $50 here now, $60 now, 60 now, 70. That's $70 here. Yeah, $70 now, we get $70. I'm 60 here. I need 70. That's $70. It's $60. 70 here now. $80 now. $80 now. Give me $80 now. We're gonna get 75. Real quick. That's 70 here now. 5. We get 5. 5. We get 5. He said no, and I sold him down here. $70. $70. Boo Trent, Bloomfield, Kentucky. Red and Burt. Jimmy Vice. You be ready with Bob and Mike. Their horses right here. I believe got second at the pool. And back in January, good pair of horses. Driver's a little sketchy, but it's a good pair of horses, all I know. Dee knew what I was talking about, didn't he? All right, all the way, looking good right here. $70 only got there. 100. Yeah, $100 down here now. One, give it about one here. 20, now 25. Now 25, 5, we get 25 here now. 30 to 35, we get 35. We get 35, 5 here now. 40, we get 40 to 45. I'm 40 here now. 45, 5. Your turn. 45, we get 45. Now 50. Yeah, $50 now. Here now. 50, now 60. Yeah, $60 now. The cheap boys, let's go. 60, now 70, now 80. $80 now. We get $80 now. Come on, boo. $80 here now. $90 now, 80 now, 90. They can win it now. Let's go. 80 here now, 90. 80 here now, 85. Let's do it real quick. 80 here now, 5, we get 5, we get 85. 80 here now, 85, we get 85. And I'm on 85. You're in, boo. $80 now, 85. $80 here now, 5, we get 5. You get 5, we get $80 now, 85. $80 now, 85. Sold down here, $80, $80. Jimmy Vice, Moss Point, Mississippi. Bob and Mike, Weedy Hall and Cox. You follow this team. Another good pair of horses just a few hours down the road right here. Got on the rope right there. Got this little tough start here. Get that lined out. All right, he's on right here. Tell me right here, 50. Yeah, $50 now. Here we go now. 50, give it about $50 now. We get 50, 20, now 25. 25, we get 25. We get 25. We get $25 now. Give it 20 here. Now 5, we get 5. Give it about 5 where? Yeah, 20 here now. 25. We get 25. We get $25 now. We get $20 now. 5, we get 20 to 5. 20 to 5. 20 to 5. Sold them right here. $20. $20. Weedy Hall and Cox, Newton, Illinois, Morrisonville, Illinois. Jimmy Vice, your other team will be after this team. All righty, nice team right here. Here we go. 100. If $100 now, we give $100 now, we give $150. If $50 now, here now, 50 here now, 75. We get $75 now, we get $75. You ought to be all over the house at 75. If $50 here now, 75. We get $75 now, here now, 75. Now one. If $100 now, give it $100 now. Is this the pair that won the winter pool, Cox? Is that them? Is that the pair that won? Yes, sir. 100. Now 25. And a quarter. Now half. $150 here. 75. 175. Two. We get $200 now. We get two. Now 25. And two here now. 25. 50. That $250 now. It's good pie, Cox. Let's go. 2.5. And 250. Now 75. We get 75 to 75. 3. Yeah, 3. We get $300 now. We get three. We get $300 one time. At 3. We get 3. We get 2. Down. Give it 275. 80. At 275 here now. 80 now. You want to be 80. At 275 right here now. $80 now. Cox, you want to be 80. At 275 here now. 80. When you get ready, gotta go. At 275 here now. $80 now. Give it $275 now. 80. 275. 80. 275. 80. Sold them right here. 275. The other Vice team right here, Moss Point, Mississippi. Good looking pair of horses. Cox, you be ready with the other team. All right, he's on, he's gone. I like him right here. Two. We get $200 now. We get two. We get $200 now. One. Yeah, $100 now. One. You get $100 now. Here you go now. What's wrong here? 100 here now. 25. Yeah, one here now. Quarter now. Give me 100 here now. 25. We get 25 here now. Half. 150. 150 here now. 75. We get 75. 175 now. Two. Yeah, two here now. 25. We get $225 now. Here you go now. 2 1/4. Yeah, 2 1/4 now. $225 now. We get 25. Good pair now. Hey, yeah, $250 now. We get 250. Now 75. At 2.5 here now. 75. We get 75. Your turn, Billy. At 275. At 2.5 here now. 75. We get 2.5 here now. 75. All in, all through. $250 right here now. 75. We get 75 now. Help. Sold them right here. 250. 250. David Cox, Newton, Illinois. Davey and Billy, they weigh 4,600. Ryan Smith, you be ready for another team. All righty, right here, you tell me, right here, 100. Yeah, $100 here now, 25, 1/4 here now, half, Cox, 150. $150, 150 now, 75, we get $175 now, give it 175. I'm 100 half here now, 75, we get 70. I'm riding with the driver at 150. I need 75. Yep, 1.5 here now, 75, we get 75, we get $175 here. I'm 150 here now, 60. $160 now, here you go now, $150 bid here now, asking 60. $160 now, here you go now, $50 here now, $60 now. How about I give $160 now? What do you get? 60. $150 here now, 60. $150 now, 60. Sold them right here, 150. 150. Ryan Smith, Clark, Missouri, Avon Dock, they'll be 4,700. George Sandifer, you be ready to round it out right here. All righty, another Missouri pair right here. Tell me now, $100 now, $100 now, here you now, $1 now, 20 to 25. Yeah, 20 here now, 25, we get 25, we get 25, we get $25 down, here you now, $20 now, 5, we get 5 pair. Yeah, $20 here now, 25, we get 25, we get 25, you get about 25, we get 25, 20 to 25, 5. Now 30, at 25 here now, 30, we get 30, we get 30, 25 here now, 30, 25 now, 30, sold right here, $25, 25. All right, ninth and final team in the heavyweight. George Sandifer, Beaver Dam, Kentucky, Red and Willie, they weigh 5,050. Last team. That's awful close to that wall, boys. Yeah. I don't know if he'll go into that wall. And you need to back that way on up. You gonna turn it around? Yeah, he's gonna turn it around, Gary. Come this other end. Getting up around $1,100 in this pot. All righty, hold me right here, tell me right here, $100, 100, now 25. Get one here now, 25, give me 25, 125, we get 25, 25, 50, $150 down, hit it now, 50 here now, 75 now, 2, we get $200 down, hit it now, 2. Yep, 2, takes 2, 175 here now, 2, we get $200 down, we get 2, put about my 2, $175, 2, now 25, a 2 here now, 25, we get 25, quarter, now high, yep, 2 1/4, now high, now 75, we get 75, we get 75, now 3, yep, 3 here now, 25, we get 25, get 125, at 3 1/4, now, give it a 3/4, now half, 350, now 75, at 375, 50 here now, 75, 3 1/2 here now, 75, I'm at 3 1/2 here now, 75, we get 75, 375, at last pair now, 3 1/2 here now, 75, we get now, 75, we get 175, 3 1/2, 75, 3 1/2, 75, sold them right here, $350, 350. Appreciate each and every one of you bidding. Come on down and bring Eddie your money. Yeah, especially the pony pullers. They did a heck of a lot of bids right here. Glad to hear it. Bring it on down. Eddie says all tips are accepted. All tips are accepted. 50-50 tickets will be coming around.
All right. That completed the first round. We'll be starting back on the second round. Scott McLean, followed by Terry Kutcher. Scott McLean, Leoma, Tennessee. I want to tell everybody when these horses is hooking and while they're hooked to the sled, please be quiet. They work on voice commands. All the way and a good pull for that pair. Up next will be Terry Crutcher, followed by Jason Abel. Terry Crutcher, Kingfisher, Oklahoma. He's come a long ways. They pull a sled 27.5 foot for a full pull. They're hooking to 6,150 pounds. And his pair weighs 3,500. All the way and a good pull for that pair. Give him a hand. Up next, Jason Abel, number 1 pair. Number 2 pair. Sorry about that. And he'll be followed by Jason Abel. This pair is from Russell Springs, Kentucky, weighing 3,650 pounds. They'll be going around in the crowd selling 50-50 tickets. There'll be some girls coming around selling 50-50 tickets. Now you can give him a hand, he's unhooked. Up next will be Jason Abel with his number 1 pair. and he'll be followed by Jones, Alan Rand. We got 7 states represented here in this pool. They've come a long ways trying to get this horse pulling back going down here in Mississippi for y'all. Thanks everybody for coming out. It's 50-50 deal. You buy the ticket, you get half of the pot. All the way for that pair. Up next, Lee Jones, Palin Rand, followed by T.A. Hopper and Sons. $50-50 tickets. You buy tickets, half of it goes to the horse pullers, horse pulling club or whatever, the other half goes to you. All the way in a good pull for that pair. At 4 o'clock, they're going to draw for this 50-50 draw. So, get your tickets. Take you a chance to win half of that pot. There's somebody walking around too, and they can see you can get them up at the front desk when you come before you come in the front door. You can get 50-50 tickets. All the way in a good pull for the Hopper pair. Up next, Yoder and Hatfield, Lake Panasoffkee, Florida, Cromwell, Kentucky. We got a good turnout of horses that's come a long way. From Florida, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, Illinois, Kentucky. I think we got a real good turnout. And they all want to thank everybody for being here. Owen and Johnson's up next. Full pull for that pair. Owens and Johnson will be followed by Burton Brothers. This is some hometown horses here, Pontotoc, Mississippi. $50 tickets up the back door too, they tell me. Either end of the building, there's girls walking around selling them. Remember now, when these horses is hooking to the sled while they're hooked, please remain quiet. I know you want to cheer for them, but if you get to go and saying go, 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 they're liable to think you're hollering ho and stop. These guys spend a lot of money on horses, a lot of money on feed, come a long way. All the way in a good pull for that pair. Up next will be Burton Brothers, Columbia, Kentucky. Pulling on 6,500 pounds. All the way in a good pull for that pair. Give him a hand. That completes the second round of the lightweights. All still in. They starting on the heavyweight second round. Junior Seals, followed by Burton Brothers. Junior Seals, Pontotoc, Mississippi. All the way in a good pull for that pair. Up next, Burton Brothers, Columbia, Kentucky, followed by Ryan Smith. Y'all got these horses looking good, making some good pulls. Give them a hand anytime you want to, other than when they're hooked to that sled. I appreciate it. Up next is Ryan Smith in Clark, Missouri, followed by Boone Trent. Yeah, give him a hand, that's a good pull. Up next, Boo Trent, followed by Jimmy Vice. They get 3 attempts to pull this. They got to pull it 27.5 foot for a full pull. They get 3 attempts, but they don't add them together. They can pass the first 2 and hook 1 time. Bo Trent coming to the sled. Bloomfield, Kentucky, be followed by Jimmy Vice. Give him a hand, a good pull. That's what I was telling you about talking whenever they're trying to hook. Sometimes them horses, hard to get hooked. They're talking to them and this, that, and another. Up next will be Jimmy Vice from Moss Point, Mississippi, followed by Weatherhole. Weedy Camp, sorry about that. Weedy Camp, Hall and Cox. Up next, Weedy Camp, Hall and Cox. David Cox drives, they'll be followed by Jimmy Vice. Give him a hand. All the way from the state of Illinois. That's the president of the Illinois Horse Pullers driving that pair. Up next will be Jimmy Vice, followed by David Cox. They're hooking on to 7,250 pounds right now. 7,250, that's a lot of weight, but they'll get a lot more on there. Give them a good hand, they come from way down south. Moss Point, Mississippi. Up next will be David Cox, Newton, Illinois, followed by Ryan Smith. Yeah, give him a good hand. Come a long ways. 8 or 9 hours. Up next will be Ryan Smith from Clark, Missouri, followed by George Sanford. Give a hand, a good pull for Ryan Smith. Up next, George Santa from Beaver Dam, Kentucky. This pair weighs 5,050 pounds. Heaviest pair in the pull. Chris Hatfield drives. All the way in a good pull for that pair. That completes the heavies. Lights in the heavies. 2 complete rounds. Everybody's still in. We'll be starting back on round 3. Be 7,000 pound on the slide. Scott McLean, followed by Terry Crutcher. McLean from Tennessee. Crutcher, King City, Oklahoma. Kingfisher, Oklahoma. That old sled goes getting heavy. You'll see some of them may pass. First one, second one, take one shot at it. We got spot tractor. You'll see the spot tractor in use after a while. What are you doing, Chris? Bring us your tip. That's what I was talking about. Be quiet when he's pulling, because he was talking to his horses. If they hear somebody else hollering, they may go to quitting on him. Give him a hand, though. He had a good pull. Up next, Terry Crutcher. Kingfisher, Oklahoma. He just told me a while ago where Kingfisher was. It's a pretty good haul from here to Kingfisher, Oklahoma. You're right. Anywhere in Oklahoma's a haul. They followed by Jason Averill, number 2 pair. Now give him a hand. They down working at it. You got some horses there weighing 3,500 pounds pulling. These boys will weigh 550. 5,050. That's what we got an overweight pull, and that's the reason you see these smaller horses pull these big horses. There you go, give him a hand. They stay down there and pull for him. He's pulling on a pretty good sized load with them light horses. Up next will be Jason Averill with his number 1 pair, followed by Jones Malin Rain. All right, we got a little break right here. I'll read you. The winner in the lightweight Calcutta will get $1,450. Oh, right. Okay. $580 to win the lightweight Calcutta. $435 for second in the Calcutta, and a 10% draws of $145. The heavies, to win the heavies in the Calcutta, pay $554. Second, in the Calcutta in the heavies, you pay $416. A 10% draw, $139. Thank each and every one of you for bidding. You'll know when we come back next year, get on, bid on. It's only money. Give him a good hand. Will Jones drives that pair. Up next will be T.A. Hopper and Son in Tipsville, Mississippi. Local boys right here. They'll be followed by Yoder and Hatfield. All the way to good pull for that pair. Up next, Hatfield Yoder, Lake Panasusky, Florida, Cromwell, Kentucky. They're still selling these 50-50 tickets if you want some. They're going to draw here in about 45 minutes or something. All the way in a good pull for that pair. Give them a big hand. I tell you what, y'all watching some of the good pulling horse in the world. I'm not just telling you that, that's the truth. I go to serve and watch a lot of them. You're watching some of the best. Owens and Johnson. Up next, followed by Burton Brothers. All the way in a good pull for that pair. You guys judging need a drink? Ivan need a drink? Alan? Billy Wayne said he did. Up next, Burton Brothers. Give him a hand now, horse. Give him a long effort. Good job, Larry. Can you hear me now? Okay. Some of them think it's too loud, some think it ain't loud enough. All right, that completes the third round in the lights. We'll be starting the third round in the heavies. We start this third round in the heavies on 7,550 pounds. This first bull coming to the sled in the heavies weighs 3,900. you can see what kind of horsepower is here. Give him a hand, give him a hand. Up next will be Burton Brothers from Columbia, Kentucky, followed by Ryan Smith. You can see that old road's getting heavy now, I'm working at it. Hey, some of y'all, somebody come out through here and come around these horse drivers and them and sell some 50-50 tickets. They're wanting some out here in the arena. Billy Wayne said bring some out in the arena. Watch that old horse fall down and get up and keep coming with it. Good job, Larry. Up next, Ryan Smith, number 2 pair, Clark, Missouri, followed by Boo Trent. Boy, here at this bull told me the other day he was in Denver, Colorado, for his horse that pulled out there. Said they were second place with 1 pair of them out there. I don't know which pair's which. You take him to Denver, you'll find out that they're pretty short in Denver. All the way in a good pull from Boo Trent. Give him a hand. I think they've turned me down a little bit. Up next will be Jimmy Vice. Followed. Oh no. Jimmy Vice. Are y'all selling 50-50 tickets right there at that table? Oh, okay. There's a lady looking right here. Bring some of the 50-50 tickets out in the arena. Got somebody out there? 26-10 on his first attempt. Passing one coming back. Oh, okay. He's on number 2. He's past the flag. Sorry about that. He's past. 26-10 will place him. 26-10 will place him. 03. Nice number 2 pair. Sorry about that. Now we're at the top. Weenie Campton Hall. way for that pair. Give him my hand. Up next, Jimmy Vice, number 1 pair. Be followed by David Cox. All the way, and a good pull for that pair. Give him a hand. Up next will be David Cox from Newton, Illinois, followed by Ryan Smith, number 1 pair.
Anybody want any? Yeah, like,
Forward further on the first. 2 foot 3 on the second. Gonna spot the sled. Come back on his third.
what happened, son? Try to remember now, be quiet when these horses hook to the sled. Please. All righty, that completes round 3. We start back on round 4 with the lightweights. We'll be hooking to how many pounds? 8,000 pounds. And this pair of horses coming to the sled weighs 33.50. All your lightweight horses still in. Gonna pass his first 2. Spot the sled. Gonna take one shot from the spot. He knows it's heavy. He's gonna try to get all out of him again the first shot. Remember, whenever he's helping now, please remain quiet.
Got a rope. Up next will be Terry Crutcher. Got clean. Passed the first two, took one shot at it, got a rope. He's disqualified. Up next, Terry Crutcher, Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Followed by Jason Abel, number 2 pair. .22 3 inches on his first attempt. Unhooks will come back for his third attempt. 22'3" on his first attempt. Got 3 minutes to rest his horses. He can spot the sled or take it either way.